Have you noticed how your body responds differently as time passes? Routine activities like taking a stroll might feel more challenging, rising from bed requires additional effort, and your vitality seems to diminish with each passing day. Many believe this gradual decline represents the inevitable course of aging, that perhaps we should accept these limitations and begin decelerating our pace of life. Yet here's an encouraging revelation. You don't need to surrender to these changes. It's never too late to rebuild your strength, restore your mobility, and revitalize your energy without straining your finances or making overwhelming lifestyle adjustments. In this guide, I'll share several powerful yet simple practices that can help transform your well-being and enhance your quality of life starting today. These approaches aren't about radical overnight changes, but rather about implementing thoughtful, intentional adjustments that accumulate into significant improvements over time. The final recommendations I'll reveal are genuine game changers, with the potential to completely transform your daily routine and provide a renewed sense of vitality. Whether your goal is maintaining independence, increasing flexibility, or simply feeling better each day, these insights will help you achieve precisely that. This discussion isn't merely about extending your lifespan, it's about enriching the years you have. Your future self will appreciate your attention to these suggestions. Prioritize restful sleep. Did you realize that sleep quality can determine your long-term health outcomes? As we mature, our well-being becomes increasingly dependent on fundamental practices that nourish us, with sleep being among the most crucial factors. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's an essential, life-sustaining process affecting nearly every aspect of our existence. If you've been struggling with sleep, whether difficulty falling asleep, waking throughout the night, or not feeling refreshed upon waking, you're certainly not alone. But here's something important to remember. Advancing age should not mean accepting poor sleep. Instead, it should motivate you to prioritize quality rest even more diligently. As we age, sleep becomes the cornerstone of our health, a foundation supporting our physical, cognitive, and emotional well-being. During sleep, our bodies enter a remarkable state of repair and rejuvenation. This is when the immune system performs its restorative functions, preparing us for tomorrow's challenges. Sleep strengthens memory, enhances cognitive function, and improves overall mood. Without sufficient restful sleep, you might notice subtle changes, forgetfulness, confusion, or a persistent mental fog. It's as though your system operates at reduced capacity, making even basic tasks feel burdensome. More concerning, sleep deficiency can intensify stress, leading to increased irritability, frustration, and feeling overwhelmed by everyday demands. For mature adults, the need for restorative sleep becomes even more critical with natural physiological changes. Even minor disruptions in sleep patterns, whether caused by stress, anxiety, or unhealthy sleep habits, can have profound effects. Sleep disturbances often develop gradually, frequently unnoticed until they begin depleting your energy, patience, and contentment. Yet we possess the ability to reclaim our nights. Restless sleep doesn't need to accompany aging. Breaking free from poor sleep patterns and embracing peaceful restorative rest is entirely possible. From my experience, the solution involves making meaningful, modest changes. You needn't wait for sleep issues to intensify. When you begin recognizing your body's signals and prioritizing sleep, you'll be amazed by how dramatically it can transform your life. Consider creating a tranquil environment in your bedroom, dimming lights, perhaps. Lighting candles, establishing a soothing atmosphere with a warm bath, or practicing deep breathing exercises. These simple yet effective methods prepare both mind and body for the restorative sleep you deserve. Do yourself a favor by avoiding electronic screens before bedtime. The blue light emitted by phones, computers, and televisions can deprive you of the melatonin needed for quality sleep. Your body requires that time to relax and prepare for nighttime healing. Remember that sleep isn't merely about feeling rested. It's a gift to yourself, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. Each night of restful sleep brings you closer to awakening, refreshed, recharged, and prepared to face the new day with strength and vitality. Make sleep a priority in your life. After all, it's about caring for the most important person, you. Maintain regular movement. Have you ever truly reflected on how much time you spend sitting each day? While seemingly insignificant, when you consider it carefully, you might be shocked by the amount of time spent in a seated position. Modern society has made sitting the default posture for much of our daily routine, whether working, eating, or relaxing. The couch beckons as the ultimate sanctuary after a long day, and it's easy to understand why. We're naturally inclined to seek comfort, allowing our bodies to rest and recover. However, the simple truth remains: extended periods in this position may cause more harm than good, even if consequences aren't immediately apparent. Let's understand what this means. Prolonged sitting impacts more than just your immediate comfort. It takes a long-term toll on your health. While dismissing several hours of sitting might seem inconsequential, particularly when your body doesn't protest, this sedentary behavior can eventually lead to significant health problems affecting both your quality of life and the independence many take for granted. Imagine struggling with simple activities like rising from a chair or walking across a room. Does that represent the life you envision for yourself? For many, losing independence ranks among our greatest concerns as we age, and extended sitting gradually moves us toward that unfortunate reality. Inactivity creates problems beyond obvious. Discomforts like aching muscles or stiff joints, it's a subtle, encroaching danger affecting your entire body. When sitting for extended periods without movement, circulation suffers. Blood circulation slows in your lower extremities, forcing your heart to work harder. Muscles gradually weaken, and flexibility diminishes, affecting even basic movements. This isn't speculative. It's inevitable. The longer you remain stationary, the more your cardiovascular health, mobility, and physical strength deteriorate. But the effects extend further. Sedentary living opens the door to numerous chronic conditions, many preventable with regular movement. Weight gain becomes more common as your body adapts to inactivity, making it easier to accumulate pounds and harder to shed them. Along with weight concerns come related conditions like metabolic issues, elevated blood pressure, and increased cholesterol levels. Perhaps one of the most insidious consequences involves mental health impacts. Depression and anxiety become more likely when your body remains inactive because physical stagnation negatively affects brain chemistry, leading to mental fog and emotional fatigue. The harsh reality often goes unnoticed. Damage accumulates gradually rather than manifesting immediately. Today's habits may not show consequences tomorrow or next week, but sedentary lifestyle effects compound like a snowball gaining momentum. Eventually, you might experience limited mobility, chronic discomfort, or a body that feels heavier and more difficult to maneuver. The longer you sit, the more challenging movement becomes, potentially transforming once routine tasks into significant obstacles. The danger extends beyond specific health conditions. It threatens the autonomy and freedom so precious as we age. Relying on others for basic activities like getting out of bed or walking to the kitchen represents a frightening prospect for many. While uncomfortable to contemplate, without regular movement, that's the direction we might head. Fortunately, positive change remains possible. You needn't run marathons or spend hours exercising to avoid these risks. What matters most is incorporating regular movement in sustainable, accessible ways. Small changes can dramatically impact your health. No need for giant leaps, just consistent. Daily steps making movement part of your routine. Begin with simple actions. Stand and stretch every hour, walk around your home, or march in place while watching television. Take stairs instead of elevators or park farther from entrances. These seemingly minor activities accumulate benefits over time. Remember, Perfection matters less than consistency. Even brief movement efforts make significant differences, helping maintain mobility and vitality long-term. The goal involves staying active, even momentarily. Those brief intervals could accumulate into hours of increased energy, improved circulation, stronger muscles, and ultimately a healthier, more independent life. Comfortable routines easily become habits, especially settling into sitting and relaxing. Our world encourages stillness, yet also demands movement for health, happiness, and longevity. While sitting might feel pleasant momentarily, consider what you sacrifice for that fleeting comfort. Each time you choose immobility, you compromise future freedom and independence, the very qualities allowing vibrant, joyful later years. Decide today to rise, move, and embrace the freedom accompanying activity. While sitting's consequences may not appear immediately, they'll certainly manifest unexpectedly. Make movement integral to your life before it's too late. The choice belongs to you, and every small step matters. Embrace natural sunlight. How frequently do you venture outdoors? Sunlight offers far more than comforting warmth against your skin. It provides a vital, life-giving force our bodies need to thrive, especially as we age. As we grow older, something subtle yet significant occurs. Our body's natural ability to produce vitamin D diminishes. This often overlooked vitamin plays an essential role in overall health and well-being, regulating bones, muscles, and immune function. Without sufficient levels, we become vulnerable to several health concerns, including weakened bones, muscle, discomfort, joint stiffness, and increased fall risk. For those spending most time indoors, this represents a missed opportunity. One of the simplest, most effective health enhancements goes overlooked. We may not realize it, but every indoor minute separated from sunlight deprives our bodies of vital nourishment needed for strength maintenance. Getting outside into natural sunlight requires neither major commitment nor financial investment, yet offers truly transformative benefits. As we age, routines often become more sedentary, frequently keeping us indoors within comfortable home environments. But consider this. Stepping outside briefly each day could change everything. Sunlight's healing power proves profound, from strengthening bones to boosting immunity to elevating mood during difficult times. Research demonstrates that natural light exposure helps regulate circadian rhythms, improving sleep quality, energy levels, and mental clarity. It essentially provides a gentle, natural reset daily. Extended sun exposure isn't necessary. A brief outdoor walk in your garden, around your neighborhood, or simply sitting on your porch works wonders. Create a small, sustainable habit nurturing health and well-being. These sunlight moments revitalize body and mind, offering fresh energy and mental clarity. I've personally found that even brief sunlight exposure, especially after extended indoor periods, can instantly transform mood. The sun's warmth penetrates deeply, soothing discomfort, lifting spirits, and reconnecting us with natural beauty. While protecting skin with sunscreen remains important, don't fear embracing sunlight's warmth and benefits. Nothing compares to the natural energy sunlight provides, something our aging bodies increasingly need. Whether taking leisurely neighborhood walks, sitting near windows allowing natural light, or simply standing briefly outdoors breathing fresh air, these moments prove essential. They ground and center us, connecting us with the natural world in deeply nourishing ways. Making sunlight a daily habit strengthens not just bones, but emotional resilience. Those brief sunny moments increase energy, peace, and bodily awareness, among the simplest gifts we can give ourselves. Taking moments to step outside, recharge, and reconnect provides precious solitary time, reminding us to slow down and appreciate present beauty. Don't let these opportunities pass. Embrace the sun's healing touch, step outside, and absorb its benefits. Those few daily minutes will significantly improve both physical health and emotional well-being. Let sunlight remind you of life's simple joys and our power to control health through beautiful, sun-filled steps. Strengthen your lower body. Have you noticed your legs responding differently than before? Aging brings undeniable bodily changes. Our once strong, vital legs sometimes seem unreliable. Activities previously taken for granted, like walking, can become challenging endeavors. Knees might ache with each step, muscles lose firmness, and fears about mobility loss quietly enter our thoughts. We easily begin viewing our legs as obstacles, betrayers making us feel fragile and powerless. Yet remember something empowering. Our legs needn't become burdens, but can again become trusted allies. The solution involves embracing that it's never too late regaining bodily control, regardless of age. Whether in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you're never too old building strength. Beauty lies in not needing expensive gym memberships or grueling workouts, just commitment to daily movement, however slight. These small efforts ultimately create powerful results. Without muscle maintenance, flexibility and strength diminish. Discouragement comes easily. Believing improvement windows have closed, but they remain open. Current muscle weakness matters less than prioritizing movement. You needn't reach exhaustion, just dedicate time for even modest efforts. The results will amaze you over time. Strengthening legs needn't involve complicated, exhausting processes, just several daily minutes. Try performing chair-supported squats, engaging leg muscles while providing stability. For additional challenge, resistance bands effectively target thigh muscles, building and toning. Even seated leg lifts work lower muscles without overexertion. These exercises crucially benefit both physical health and emotional well-being. Regular practice reduces fall risks, improves balance, and restores independence. Focus on long-term benefits, those not immediately visible but invaluable as years progress. Consistency outweighs intensity in creating difference. Brief daily leg exercises maintain comfort and confidence, enabling easier, more joyful living. Don't allow discomfort to dictate lifestyle. You deserve better. Take charge of health. Giving legs deserved attention and care. Whether practicing standing, sitting exercises or leg lifts during television viewing, every effort matters towards staying stronger, more independent, and living vibrantly. Practice gentle movement. Art's age brings wisdom alongside challenges. While accumulating knowledge through years, our bodies face inevitable changes. We may struggle with joint stiffness, muscle tightness, or simple actions like chair rising becoming increasingly difficult. Aging brings quiet, sometimes frustrating, bodily changes, potentially feeling like gradually losing control over our physical vessel. Amid these changes comes hope through gentle movement arts. Practices requiring minimal daily time investment powerfully transform both physical health and emotional well-being unexpectedly. These practices aren't reserved for the young or physically fit. They welcome everyone regardless of flexibility or strength. With no age restrictions, these exercises adapt meeting practitioners wherever they begin, offering healing space to stretch and grow from any starting point. Dedicating just minutes daily to these practices creates monumental differences in physical feeling and mental spiritual nurturing. These movement arts provide powerful tools improving flexibility and strength, reducing stress, enhancing circulation, and cultivating emotional balance. Some gentle movement practices feel like soul dancing with fluid, graceful motions that seem meditative, moving harmoniously with nature's rhythm as though guided by gentle breezes. Something profoundly calming yet energizing permeates these movements, meditation in motion connecting practitioners deeply with both body and surroundings, offering lasting calm and clarity. Other gentle practices uniquely reconnect us with ourselves. They're not about impossible contortions or competition, rather listening to your body, honoring its current state, and moving intentionally with awareness. Flexibility matters less than meeting yourself exactly where you are, deepening Practice and self-awareness gradually. Whether holding stretches, easing into positions, or focusing on breathing, these practices nurture muscles and mind, building strength, improving posture, and maintaining physical and mental balance. Incorporating gentle movement arts into daily routines extends beyond physical improvement. It's investing in mental and emotional well-being. These practices foster inner peace amid daily chaos, encouraging presence, calmness, and groundedness in our rapid world. They maintain literal and figurative balance, reminding us to slow down, breathe, and reconnect with ourselves. Most wonderfully, these practices require minimal space or equipment. No fancy facilities, special gear, or extensive room needed. Whether in living room corners, peaceful parks, or quiet rooms, only willingness to move comfortably matters. Brief, gentle movement with focused breathing unlocks transformation. Wherever life finds you today, remember it's never too late beginning. Whether starting fresh or resuming abandoned practices, physical, mental, and emotional benefits await. Age doesn't diminish growth, healing, or peace-finding capacity. It deepens the journey. Take that first step continuing your path, allowing gentle movement arts to guide you toward healthier, more peaceful self-discovery. Thank you for joining this journey exploring the incredible benefits of incorporating gentle movement practices into daily routines, especially as we age. These approaches offer far beyond physical improvements, bringing mental balance, spiritual peace, and deeper bodily connection. Whether beginning or resuming long-abandoned practices, remember it's never too late starting. What aspect of these practices most excites your incorporation into daily life? I'd love hearing your thoughts. Please consider sharing one lesson you'll begin practicing in your own routine. Let's continue this wellness and growth journey together.